The next question is from the leader, or the honourable member for Calgary West. I wish to again underline and ask for patience of the House and practice. The preamble does not exist in this part of the questions. Go ahead, honourable member.
Start. Thank you very much, Mr. Speaker. Thank you. As a police officer of more than 10 years, I can speak to the many dangers police face every day, keeping our communities safe. I think everyone can join me in offering sincere condolences to the family of Constable Daniel Woodall, who was killed in the line of duty last week. Thank you. To the Minister of Justice, I have a two-part question I believe Albertans have a sincere interest in knowing the answer to. A fatality review is automatic. Will you make that review public, and will you commit to immediately adopting its recommendations so that we can protect our officers and victims ahead of the rights of offenders?
Honourable Minister.
I'd like to thank the honourable member for the question, and to begin with, I'd like to express the sincerest condolences to the family of Constable Woodall. We stand with you, and I would like to say that this government is absolutely committed to ensuring the safety of our frontline police officers and of our communities. From what I understand, the report you're referencing has already been made public. The report on Mr. Wren? No, oh, the report on, my apologies. So the investigation is still ongoing at this point.
First supplemental member of Calgary West.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Again, to the Justice Minister, given that I have been on the front lines and I have personally dealt with officers, families who have faced tragedy, and given that this tragedy has terrible repercussions for the officer's family, what is the Justice Minister doing to assist the family of Constable Daniel Woodall, his widow Claire, and their two young children?
Honourable Minister of Justice.
Thank you again to the member for the question. And we do stand with, this government stands behind the families of officers, particularly in these tragic circumstances. I have been in contact with the widow, and we do plan to attend the funeral tomorrow. At this point, she has not indicated that there's anything that is not being provided, but we are committed to providing any assistance they require going forward. Thank you.
Second supplemental, honourable member from Calgary West.
Great. Thank you, Mr. Speaker, and thank you for contacting her and the family. Again, to the Justice Minister, given that the so-called quote-unquote freemen of the land are listed by other jurisdictions as domestic terrorist group and locally continue to cause issues and costs for police, courts, and law-abiding citizens, what is this government doing or planning to do to address these extremists in Alberta?
Minister of Justice.
Thank you again for the question. Again, I say this government is committed to supporting our frontline workers and to ensuring that they have the resources necessary. At this point, we're still in the process of review, but certainly that is an issue that has come up.